in a nutshell, I think what Mona referred to as the lack of an appropriate governance framework is very relevant in the Iraqi case. I don't think it's realistic to expect some sorts of stability in Iraq without having the Iraqis agree on a governance, on a power-sharing agreement, on a governance framework that would prevent further political exclusion, that would give guarantees to all the constituents of Iraq that they can live in safety and dignity in their own country. And in Iraq and in many countries in the region, personally, I don't see any viable model that is not based on a federal, confederal, largely decentralized model. I think this is the pattern in the region, in Iraq, in Syria, in Libya, in Yemen, and probably in other places. So the effort to highlight or emphasize one national identity and the nation-state model based on the European or some European model, not all of them, but I think is a waste of time at this stage in the region. We need to think creatively out of the box. We need to figure out governance models that are appropriate to the reality of the region. And today's reality is that because of all what happened, all the conflicts, all the exclusion that happened, the dictatorships, etc., people don't feel that they belong to nations. They feel they belong to communities.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is something that needs to be addressed, at least in the short term, through an appropriate governance model in Iraq, in Syria, etc. And then later on a voluntary basis, communities might reunite in one country and more than one country, but this has to be a voluntary movement, not a forced thing by the international community.
Could I just jump in on this? Because I think this